never seen anything like it. I'll take it.
No, I want him. How much are you asking?
No, stop it! Stop trying to buy me. I'm not for sale.
No, Pinocchio's like a son to me. I could never sell him. If you'd like to buy a wooden figure, take one of these. I carved them myself.
I'm not interested. What I want is a puppet that talks.
I'll pay any price you're asking.
Can't you hear how many times does he have to tell you I'm not for sale?
I'll give you 500 for it. 500. What do you say?
I'll double it. I'll give you 1,000.
2.
3,000. I'll pay 3,000.
5,000.
8,000.
10,000.
All right, I'll pay 15,000, but that's my final offer. That's more money than you'll make in your entire life, old man.
I'm not gonna listen to this anymore.
Pinocchio!
Goodness, what a rude little puppet.
You should have taken the money. You old fool.
Pinocchio!
Those people! I never wanted to come to this stupid village anyway.
What on earth? Look, darling, it's a puppet.
But how does he talk? I don't see the puppeteer.
I'm not a puppet, I'm a boy.
Oh.
I don't want to be bought and sold like a hunk of wood. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Go, get out of here.
He's a nasty fellow, whatever he is.
Go away, just go away, do you hear?
Pinocchio! Getting angry never solved anything. Now come on, Pinocchio, come back to the village with me. Someday perhaps you will be a real boy, but in the meantime, this is the best we can do. Well, what do you think? Honestly, anybody looking at you in that new outfit would assume that you're a real boy already.
Father, you spent nearly all your money for these clothes. How will we pay for lodging?
We've time before sundown, and I have plenty more dolls to sell.
Well, then, if you don't mind, there's something I'd like to go and do first.
Slow down. Remember, you're still made of wood.
Butterflies! Hello, you-ho! Butterflies, I'm back! There's something I want to tell you.
Mm-hmm. It's that nasty puppet again. I wonder what he wants.
Be careful, dear.
Oh, there you are. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for being so rude.
Well, well. Can you believe it? He came back to apologize.
That's right, it's the least I could do. Besides, I wanted to show you my new outfit. I'm almost a real boy, aren't I?
You are indeed. If I hadn't seen you before, I'd think you were a real boy.
You don't look like a puppet at all.
Thank you, Butterflies. Gee, you don't know how happy you've made me by telling me that.
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Were you really talking to those butterflies?
Oh my, she's beautiful.
Pardon me, you'll have to speak up. I couldn't hear you.
What? You couldn't hear? Oh, I was nothing. Nothing at all. I was just talking to myself. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Go right ahead. Don't let me stop you. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. It's very bad manners to laugh at people, but I've never met anyone who could talk to butterflies.
Oh, I don't see what's so strange. They talked to me first.
Oh, you're a funny one. My name's Melody. What do they call you?
They call me Pinocchio, and I'm a real live human boy. Really, I am. I wouldn't kid you.
Well, there's no need to make such a fuss about it. Miss Melody? Miss Melody, where are you? Quickly, come on. We've got to get out of here. You don't want her to catch me, do you? Oh, please, you've got to help me.
Why? Who is that?
A witch.
Huh? Let's go.
Miss Melody, stop. You know you're not supposed to play with strange boys. Come back here this instant.
This way. Hurry.
Miss Melody, where have you gone off to? Oh, what an impossible girl.
Looks like we gave her the slip.
Thank you for rescuing me. Actually, she's not a real witch. She's my governess. She's like a witch.
Your governess?
You know, someone who watches over you and supervises your schooling and makes sure that you don't get into any mischief. I thought everybody had a governess, don't you?
Well, I guess that would have to be my father. He's the only one who tells me not to get into trouble, and he teaches me a lot of things, too.
Oh, is Is he nice?
Father? He's the nicest man in the world.
Then you're very lucky, Pinocchio. Oh, my governess is very mean and strict. Nothing I do pleases her.
Golly, that must make life very hard for you.
Sometimes I get so lonely.
Hey, if she's really that bad, you just leave her to me. I'll take care of her.
You really do that for me, Pinocchio?
Well, nothing violent, of course.
Meanwhile, back on the waterfront, Geppetto's carvings aren't selling quite as well as he'd hoped.
Hello, Father.
Well, there you are, Pinocchio. Where have you been all day?
Father, I'd like to introduce someone. This is Melody, a special friend of mine.
Hello. I'm Melody Lucas, sir. Pleased to meet you.
Lucas, why, is that your family that owns a huge mansion on the hill?
Yes, that's right.
I guess that means your family must be pretty wealthy, Melody.
Yes, I suppose so. My father owns a few banks and several shipping companies, things like that.
That's too bad. I've never cared much for rich people.
Well, to be honest with you, Pinocchio, I don't like them much myself.
That very afternoon, Melody takes her new friend to meet her parents in their enormous mansion on the hill. There, Pinocchio is introduced to the world of wealth and privilege, and he finds that it makes him feel very small and insignificant.
Well, you'd better tell us all about it, Melody.
It's just that it's so boring being with my governess all the time. I wanted a friend.
What do you need friends for? The important thing is your education. If you are ever to take your place in
But I
society...
don't want to take my place in society. I'd much rather run along the beach or play with butterflies in the park. Just once in a while, I'd like to be able to do the things that other children do, Mother.
Why, I've never heard of such things. You're not like other children. Don't be ridiculous. It's just a phase you're going through.
I'm not so sure, dear. It seems to me that I've never seen Melody quite so serious about anything before. Perhaps there's a compromise we could reach.
I have an idea, Papa. Could Pinocchio stay with us for a while?
I think that would be a mistake, Melody.
Please, sir, if you give me the chance, I'll do my best to study hard and mind my manners, and pretty soon I'll be ready to take my place in society, too. Honest, I will.
And so, overwhelmed by Pinocchio's exuberance, Melody's father does indeed give him the chance. Pinocchio has never seen such a vast estate, such forests and gardens, lakes and fountains. To a poor little marionette who's known only the rustic simplicity of Geppetto's cottage, it all seems like heaven on earth.
Watch your step, Melody. You don't want to fall. Look, Melody, I'm flying.
For a boy, you're awfully slow. I bet you can't even catch me.
That's what you think. I haven't even been trying.
Amid the splendor of this beautiful place, a new and wonderful feeling begins to steal over Pinocchio. Joy or enchantment, call it what you will, perhaps even love. But he's never felt so happy, so alive, so human.
Melody, are you all right? That was a close one.
I thought I'd go over for sure. Thank you. Once again, you've rescued me. Oh. You can let go of me now.
Huh?
Pinocchio, I'm surprised at you. What would my mother and father think if they saw us standing here with me in your arms?
Sorry. But there's something about this place. It makes me so happy. I just don't care what anyone thinks. Look, there's a bird's nest up there. I'll go and fetch it for you. Right back.
Oh, but it's much too high. You'll never make it. It's so dangerous, Pinocchio. You might fall. Please be careful.
Don't worry, I'm an expert.
Find anything?
Yeah, the nest has some eggs in it.
Oh, please don't hurt them, whatever you do.
Well, Pinocchio,
Huh?
when were you planning on telling her?
What do you mean, Cricket? When was I planning on telling her what?
Don't play dumb with me, Pinocchio. When are you gonna tell her the truth about yourself?
You mean that I'm not a real live boy?
Of course that's what I mean. Why are you hiding it from her?
Who says I'm hiding it from her anyway?
I'm warning you, the longer you keep it a secret, the harder it'll be on both of you. Don't be a coward, tell her.
Oh, watch out! Pinocchio! Oh, Pinocchio, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, don't worry.
I'm amazed you're all in one piece. That was quite a fall.
Oh, I've had a lot worse.
Oh, why your back is so hard? You don't have any flesh on you.
There's not much meat on me, but what's there is in great shape.
I've never felt anything like it. It was hard as an oak tree.
Well done, Melody. Well done. You blew them all out first try. Well, what do you say?
Thank you all for coming to my birthday. I'm honored to have you here.
Excuse me?
Oh, my father.
Ah, yes, there you are, Mr. Geppetto. Please, won't you come in? We're all glad that you could make it. I took the liberty of inviting your father, Pinocchio. I hope you don't mind. Thank you so much for coming. Please, please, come in. We have a place waiting for you right over here.
Oh, thank you, sir, very much. Excuse me. Excuse me. I really wouldn't have come, but he insisted.
Now, if everyone will take their seats.
And so the party began, and quite a formal party it was, with all the guests on their very best behavior. All, that is, except one.
Oh, delicious.
Stop that laughing, you two.
I could eat this all day.
All right, Father, I think you've had enough. Really, it's getting late, and I think it's about time you were going.
You do?
Your father needn't go, Pinocchio.
Excuse me, sir, but he should. I'm afraid the excitement will be too much for him. He's not used to this sort of company.
Yes, you're right. I really should be on my way. Please excuse my humble manners. I hope I didn't embarrass anyone. Good night.
Please, Mr. Geppetto.
Bring him back, Pinocchio.
Why do you want him back, so that these guests of yours can laugh at him some more?
Oh, dear.
Hey! When does the dancing start? Just asking. I'm not in any rush. If you thought my father was awkward, just wait till you see me on the dance floor.
Oh, my.
Let the dancing begin.
Parties, like all things, must come to an end. Several hours later, after the last guest had been shown to the door, we find Melody and Pinocchio alone at last, thinking about, well, we'll soon find out.
Pinocchio, you will stay here with me, won't you? Mm-hmm. Good. I want so much for us to get to know each other. Because someday I want to marry you, Pinocchio.
Huh? Marry me?
Yes, but in the meantime, I'll settle for a kiss.
Melody, I'm not sure that's such a good idea right now. I mean, we're still just kids.
All right, but when we're married, you'll kiss me then, won't you?
Yes, sure. Huh?
You think a pair of fancy gloves can hide what you really are? Honestly, I wonder if there's anything in that wooden head of yours besides termites. Married, indeed. Tell her the truth.
Pinocchio, what is it? What's wrong?
Nothing.
She's going to find out sooner or later anyway. It'll be better if you tell her. The longer you wait, the harder it'll be. Yay!
Sometimes we refuse to follow advice, no matter how wise, when it's not what we want to hear. Sadly, those are the times we need good advice more than ever.
Oh, Melody. Imagine Melody wants to marry me when she could probably have anyone she wants. But what's the use? I'm only made of wood. I'll never be able to marry anyone.
Pinocchio?
Fairy Godmother, why'd you come?
Don't let it go on any longer. Tell Melody the truth that you're not a real boy. This deception will only hurt you both.
But she already knows. I told her everything.
We often tell lies to the people we love because we're afraid of losing them.
Oh, who said anything about loving Melody anyway? I only like her a little bit.
Pinocchio, I understand your feelings, but you must realize how selfish you're being and how your selfishness hurts others. Your father, Geppetto, has no place to sleep and no money, and so he must sleep outside. Now your fear of telling the truth is going to hurt Melody.
But my father wanted to leave the party. He didn't like the people there. It wasn't me, Fairy Godmother. I had nothing to do with it. Ah!
Pinocchio, how long do you intend to keep lying?
All right, Fairy Godmother, I'm sorry. I promise not to tell any more lies. Please put my nose back to normal. I don't want Melody to see me like this.
If you really care for her, then you must find the courage to tell her the truth, no matter how painful, because sometimes love means sacrificing our own happiness for the sake of the one we love. It may hurt us deeply, it may not seem fair, but that's the first step toward becoming human. Having a human heart that cares about the feelings of others even more than our own.
I understand, Fairy Godmother. I'll tell her the truth.
Farewell, Pinocchio. Have courage.
My, you two are awfully quiet this morning.
Pinocchio, is something wrong?
Oh, no. Everything's fine.
Oh.
Melody?
Huh?
I think I'd better see how my father's doing.
Something is wrong.
I can't. I just don't have the courage. If I tell her, she'll never want to see me again.
Help! Get us out of here! Please help!
Huh?
Over here, Mr. Puppet, please help us!
Hey, it's those butterflies.
They're going to make specimens out of us.
Don't worry, I'll have you out of there in a jiffy. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
What the devil do you think you're up to?
They asked me to let them go.
Little punk!
Why, you're the bunch who made fun of my father at Melody's birthday party.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Let's get him.
Not as easy as picking on an old man, is it?
Why, you're made of wood!
That's right.
That's enough, Pinocchio. Stop it.
Melody.
Did Michael say what I thought he said?
Yeah, the punk's made out of wood. Hey, Melody, did you hear that? Some boyfriend you've got, he's not even human. He's made out of wood.
But it can't possibly be true. Tell me it isn't, please.
Let me explain. I always planned on telling you. You've got to believe me. I never meant to hurt you.
Oh.
I'm not a human boy, Melody. It's true. I'm made of wood. Those clothes I'm wearing, they're a lie. My father bought them for me because he thought they'd make me look more like a real boy. But like people say, clothes don't make the man or the boy. Look at me as I really am, Melody.
Huh?
sorry. I don't blame you for being frightened. But I'll never forget the fact that you wanted to marry me, and someday I will be a real boy, and then I'll come back and see if you still feel the same way. So, until that day, goodbye.
No, wait!
No, you must let him go, dear. We can only hope that someday a miracle will happen and he will become a real boy.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
These are difficult lessons Pinocchio has learned. That it takes more than a suit of clothes to be human. That it's always better to tell the truth. And that even a heart made of wood can break. But if Pinocchio's encounter with Melody has left him discouraged, it's also made him more determined to make his prophecy come true by becoming a real boy.
You mustn't be too unhappy, Pinocchio. You've learned some valuable lessons from all this, the sort of things a boy never learns in school. You see, Pinocchio, where have you gone to?
Father! Here I am, Father! Come on, let's not dawdle. Time's a-wasting.
Wait, slow down, be careful. What on earth's gotten into you, Pinocchio? Slow down, slow down!
If bouncing back from tragedy is any mark of a real boy, then Pinocchio is well on his way.